Hey, hey, where are you?
There we go. Hello. Oh, I'm at my house.
Ah,
I we have two dogs inside and four people, not including me, because I'm outside. So it's loud in there. And it's nice and warm, so I'm
there
out
you go.
on the porch. And there's Mark coming in. Hey, Mark. And Linda.
Hail,
Hi,
hail.
Linda. All right, we are all here.
The gang's all here.
And it is 5 p.m. So I'm going to open up a Word document and start taking the minutes. I am calling the Board of Registrars to order at 5 p.m. on March 18th. So this is a pretty straightforward thing. So um, the select board has decided to change the date of annual town meeting, but the local election will still be on March 27th. Is that the right date?
April?
March 27th. I've been working on our annual town report all week, and last year it was
April
either
27th,
April
certainly.
26th, April 20. Last year it was April 27th, which is why that date is in my head right now. Uh, so this year our local election is April 26th. We're not sure yet what date our annual town meeting is going to be. Uh, it's looking like it will probably be May 31st, but that's up to the select board. Because this is going to be the first time in Shutesbury's history that we are decoupling the local election from annual town meeting, I'd like to offer more hours for voting than we usually do. And that's something that if I'm going to make that recommendation to the select board, we as a board of registrars need to vote on. So
Question?
yeah,
Why doesn't it simply get moved along with the town meeting?
so we've already passed the deadline for people to file nomination papers. If we change the date
Oh,
now,
yeah, okay.
that would
Got it.
reset that. It would
Got it.
open a whole
Yeah,
new can of worms. And because we have to, I have to be able to have enough time to send materials
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
vendors that we use for the very few things we use them for, which is mostly the auto mark. So I have to send a copy of our ballot
No,
to.
never mind. I'm sorry I asked.
Okay, yeah. If we can do it, if it, as I learned from our COVID experience, if we need to reschedule an election last minute because of an emergency, there are
You
ways
can
we
do
can do
it,
that.
yeah.
But it's not ideal. So just because I'm not sure how this is going to go. Honestly, for me, I'm kind of excited about it. Running the local election at the same time as I'm running annual town meeting is
Mm.
always complicated. And I've always been like, it is wild that I'm doing both of these things at the same time. So I'm kind of excited about that on a personal level. I'm not excited about it on any other level, just the personal. Um, but I do think that, this is something we've never done before. A lot of towns hold these events on different days. So people definitely do it. It's not unusual. But just because it's a change and it's not what people expect, I think that we should increase the number of hours we're offering in-person early voting. I mean, in-person voting. I was considering maybe asking you guys if you wanted to approve some in-person early voting. And if anybody really wants that, I'm open to having that conversation. But I was looking over this week, I was looking over our early in-person early voting numbers from last year, and especially the primary, we spent over $1,000 on labor and materials for 1 week of in-person early voting, and we offered 10 hours, and in that 10 hours a grand total of 17 people showed up. So I was thinking about that as an option, but after reviewing the numbers, we just don't have a huge demand for it. If we had like a downtown kind of area and our town hall was there where people were walking around and hanging out, I think it might be useful, but it's just not for us.
Especially that week, which is school vacation week.
Yeah,
People are gonna be
it just does,
away.
and even if we did it the week ahead of time, like we're still talking about maybe best case scenario, we get 5 people. And it's not a good use of our time, and it's not a good use of taxpayer dollars. And yeah, but what I am thinking is, so we've always done town meeting for the years that I've been working from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. because that's about when people start showing up for town meeting, and that's about when most people leave, even if the meeting goes later, which it usually does. So what I'm thinking is maybe we do, on election day, we do hours from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I was wondering if anyone had ideas about that. I mean, just so that we are acknowledging that there's a change here that's happening, and we are making an effort to increase the opportunity for people to participate.
I should think going later than 5 would not be necessary.
Yeah, so
It's a
just
Saturday evening.
5.
People are gonna be,
Yeah, it's a Saturday, so that, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because the main complaint I hear when I end things at 5 p.m. is that's when people get out of work, but it's a Saturday.
Mhm. And it's school vacation, so there aren't gonna be school
Well,
athletic
we're gonna
events.
do it. We're gonna do it at town hall
Yeah, but I'm
because,
thinking of people scheduling for the
oh
day.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm wondering if you even have to have it that early. It's not like they have to be there before the soccer team takes the field.
No, but I mean, people do work on the weekends. If we start at 8, then we get the
I
people
see.
who are
Okay.
going to work.
Okay.
They can stop by earlier, and yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna put some extra effort into advertising vote by mail these upcoming few weeks and that stuff. But yeah, we just need to, if we're going to change the hours, we just need a board of registrars vote. So I'll propose to the select board we do it from 8 to 5. Everybody good with that?
You want a formal vote?
Yeah. I actually, egg on my face, I totally forgot we need to open the meeting with a roll call vote.
Town clerk's gonna be on your case.
Oh yeah. Just remember that. Oh, all right. For the record, the people who are present here are Grace Spanish, Gail Fleischacker, Linda Seidman, and Marco Zweski. Do I hear a movement to have a vote on recommending to the select board that we have polling hours on election day, God, me and dates today, April 26th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Oh, Linda, you're muted. Still muted. You're having problem? Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Oh,
there we
there we
go.
go.
There we
There we
go.
go.
So moved.
So moved. All right.
Second.
We have a second. All right. I'm gonna go around the screen from how it's going for me, counterclockwise. Gail Fleischacker,
Aye.
Linda Seidman,
Aye.
Marco Zweski,
Aye.
Aye. All right, we have a unanimous vote. Grace Banish, aye. Okay. We are going to have, I'm gonna keep the minutes and write them up. We are gonna have, sorry, have too many things open now and I've lost you guys. There you are again. I found you on my screen.
Could we
Normally
approve
I
them
say
right
we
here?
should approve the minutes right now, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna write them and we'll have another scheduled meeting for after the election to review if there are any provisional ballots or anything. So I'll save the approval for that for then. Anybody have any other business while we're here? No? All right. Do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Seconded? All right. Gail,
Aye.
Linda,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
Grace Banish, aye. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank
Do you want
you.
us to beat the drum for folks to be on duty for election day?
I think we're good for poll workers, but what I would love for you to beat the drum is vote by mail.
Okay.
We got to about, I think, 52 or 53 applications today for vote by mail. That is several hundred people less than what we've seen for the last 4 years. I think people are just burned out after a
Yeah.
presidential election year.
Yeah.
But especially because a lot of the people who vote in our local election will not have the experience of going to town meeting and voting at the same time.
Right.
We want to get the vote by mail word out there. So I'm going to be putting up the road signs again. But yeah, if you guys see any opportunities to say, hey folks, get your applications in so you can get your ballots in the mail with plenty of time for you to get those back, that would be awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank
I
you.
love our short meetings. That was 11 minutes.
Thank you.
Bon
Thank you.
appetit.
Good night.
Good night.